Hey friends, Rob Phoenix, Hexenmeister here. Hope you're all doing well. Today is day two of recovery from this. Um, Yesterday was wild, especially last night because I had taken the pain medication, and I mean it's a hardcore narcotic, but it was so good for me because it was so cleansing. It really made me. It brought up a lot of emotion um, about that things that I regretted, things that I felt bad for, things like people that I had wronged and such. And so they say when you are a healer, then when you're hurt, um, not only do you have the opportunity to experience what it's like being hurt and healing from that, but it brings out other things that you need to heal. Healers are always wounded in some way, shape, or form. So last night was a great example of that. I really just I ran with it. I embraced it because I was in this sort of narcotic state from the medication. But I reached out to a lot of people, whether phone calls or emails or texting, just to let them know that um, in ways, if I had wronged that person, it weighs, you know, if I had wronged that person, that it weighs heavily on my soul. And I just wanted to, put apologies out there and such. And it felt very good. And I had a friend, I had a nice conversation with a friend this morning, my friend Greg, for a couple of hours actually. And it was just very good. It was just like talking through that healing process we all go through, and not physical healing per se, but more like the healing of our spirits and such, and how it's so important to not just recognize when we're wrong, but to find ways to make it right, grow from it, learn from it, grow from it, but then let people know that I was wrong, and I am sorry for that, and I am growing and changing in this way. Um, It was a really good conversation. It really gave me a lot to think about today. Today in the story of my recovery, though, is tons of pain. All that numbness I had yesterday that I was uncomfortable with, it's gone. I wish it would come back because now I just have pure solid pain. It's agony. My hand keeps swelling up. I had to keep it elevated, like above my heart, to keep the inflammation reduced. So it's like all day I'm just walking around with this hand like this. But I got showered twice today. Bill got this like sleeve for me to put over my hand, and it works really well. So I had two showers today. That's good. Nothing worse than like being hurt or being sick and not being able to shower. Um, and I like to get two showers every day. So I just got out of the shower, so I'm nice and scrubbed. Um, so that's that. But what I wanted to talk about is when you are like powwowing work, Hexenmeister work, if you're sick or injured or whatever in some way, shape, or form, you need to not do that work. It's okay to try for yourself, for sure. But right now, I'm in the process of doing all the things that the proper physicians have told me to do. I trust in their wisdom and guidance. I don't feel right yet to attempt to powwow for myself. Just because last night gave me some stuff to work through, and I want to work through that before I feel ready to. Oh, I just moved my hand the wrong way. I'm sorry. Um, anyway, I'll get there to powering for myself, but right now I'm not there. But a couple things I want to talk to you guys about. I talk a lot about astral travel for powwowing work, particularly distance work, because what else would you use it for? Um, but Hexenmeister work, you can also use your astral travel for. Um, when you throw yourself out of your body, basically. You close your eyes if you need to. I can do it even with my eyes open. Um, you basically like leap out of your body and you fly to where you need to go. Um, and then that person is there that you've gone to, and you do your healing ritual work just like you would do if they were present with you. Um, and then you return to your body. Conversely, you can also just physically do the ritual, like with the chair and the Bible and everything else, as if they were seated there. And that's another way to do distance healing. Um, but for anti-hex work and like Hexenmeister work, um, astral travel is good too, because if someone is being bothered, harassed, or attacked by entities unseen, I guess you could say, um, you can, I don't want to say it without it sounding cheesy, but you can seek that out on the astral plane, and you go to them, and you should be able to see, if done properly, you should be able to see what's around them, if there is in fact something around them. Um, so like on that plane, that spirit path, the spirit road, the astral path, whatever, when you travel to that person, you should be able to see what entities are around them. Harassing them, tormenting them, that sort of thing. The danger, though, and dangers in that kind of situation are a lot, because if you could see them, they can see you. And that's why you need to be prepared for not just protecting yourself against them, but maybe vanquishing them, removing them uh, from that space so they can no longer negatively impact your client. Um, and that's a lot. That's where you really want to bone up on your like banishment and your exorcism work. But that's all part of being a hexameister. So also things like astral weapons. You know, excuse me. In ceremonial magic, you have like tools. They're sometimes called weapons, because you can do combat with these things on an astral level. Uh, This is pretty deep stuff, though. This is pretty like far advanced stuff. But anyway, that aspect is there. So, as a Hexenmeister, if you regularly engage yourself in your ceremonial ritualistic work, and you use like your walking stick, which sometimes is called a throw stick, and you use that in your astral travels, well, in you see your astral form holding that stick, and that becomes your power staff in your on the astral plane. Um, your pocket knife on the astral plane, the astral version of that pocket knife could be something more magnificent. You know, it becomes your sword of combat or your dagger of whatever. Um, just some things to keep in mind. So another thing that I found too, if you're engaged in a lot of astral work, um, like more and more increasingly, that's what I've been doing. Uh, I do the lesser banishing ritual. Um, the and the invoking ritual as well. The invoking invokes those energies, the banishing banishes them. Um, and that's why I have my angels here. I have four angel statues. You know, it's Raphael, Michael, Gabriel, and Ariel. They're the angels, uh, summoned, invoked, called on in the lesser invoking ritual of the pentagram and the lesser banishing ritual. Um, they each have a shelf, in the four sections of this room, but I put them here for display purposes so you could see them. You know, I like the statues. It's not necessary to have the statues, but I really like that physical representation. There's also another statue that I have, and this is something, if you're a Hexenmeister, this is a spirit that you may uh, come across. And I say come across because this entity has made itself known to me in various forms over the years and in various ways for various reasons. That guy, Death, the Saint of Death, or Death, the Grim Reaper, as we call it. Um, I don't work with the death per se, um, but because I have come across that being in some of my work over the years, I maintain um, a statue and a candle for that figure, because out of respect, I respect and acknowledge that that entity is out there. and I don't want to get on the bad side. Do I, Blair? No, no, I don't. I don't want to get on the bad side. Um, so anyway, that's really all I kind of want to talk to you guys tonight about. Just some random stuff. Um, it was really hard for me to keep busy today. I ended up taking a nap from about 1 to 3:30 just because I was in so much pain. And but I'm not going to take that narcotic pill anymore. That did way too much to me last night, and I did not like that at all. However, the benefit was that it brought out all that stuff that I really wanted, that did weigh heavy on my soul for many years, and it just felt really good to like purge myself of that, and put it out there and contact all the people that I felt I needed to contact, and um, I don't expect responses from all of them. I did get some, which was nice. Well, I mean, they weren't all nice, but that wasn't why I did it. I did it to get it off my chest and put it out there, and just cleanse myself of it and just, you know, I don't know. It was a good cleansing time. It's like having a good cry, I guess. You just need to do it every once in a while. Um, so that's that. So hopefully everybody's doing well. I keep forgetting what day it is. I mean, you miss 2 days of work and you're like, what day is it? I don't even know. And because of naps and various things, it felt like I've been off work for like 4 or 5 days, but it's only been two. So it's Friday night. I plan on trying to go to bed early tonight. Hopefully I'll sleep better than I did last night. And anyway, that's it. So any questions, put them down the bottom or whatever. And that's it. So subscribe and like and plus up or whatever. Thumbs up, sorry. And that's it. So God bless you guys. Love you all very much. And we'll talk again soon.